Welcome, adventurers. This is GM Alexander 777, and welcome. Today we're going to be playing the part 3 of Baldur's Gate 3. So this has been such a great journey, and I appreciate if you guys can continue with it. So yeah, let's just get to it. And then there we go. So last part we ended up like meeting Weeders and then finishing the crypt. We have recruited 4 out of our 6 allies that they can. 4 out of our 6 allies that can join the party permanently. I mean, you can get more than 6, but like the original 6 origin characters. So we met Weeders, we cleared the crypt, and we pretty much just been exploring the beginning of the island. Um, we took like a short long rest and we took a short like we took a long rest first day on camp. So yeah, just we're gonna increase the volume of the headset a little bit, guys, just so in this run we're playing Annabella, uh a pretty charismatic bard who's gonna be savage once I become a bard of swords. I'm pretty excited for that. But yeah, I'm thinking of like dual wielding later. For now, I don't think we need to dual wield yet, but like I am thinking of going dual wield later. So this is my character, and so far this is the party that we're running with. All right, now I just want to arrange them. So far, I think once I recruit all the allies, I had like a pretty good idea of who we're gonna bring along. But first, we're gonna be focusing on recruiting all allies on this part if possible.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Oh, actually, all right. So we were looking for a shovel. So yeah. And then going back this way. So we're gonna go pick up the two other like holes that we found earlier around the chapel. Just so we don't forget about them. Well, I hope that you all guys are doing good, by the way, today. Um, we're definitely.
Do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Yeah, so as I said before, depending on the party that you bring with you, like the conversations change, and there are certain cutscenes that they're like some party members are more heavily involved with some cutscenes than others. So, all right, yeah, you always want to have a shovel with you, just so you could dig chests out of the ground. Okay, so we're gonna go back to where we heard shouting earlier, and we'll see if we can help them. So the reason Gale has like less HP than the rest of the party also is because he's a wizard. So his health pool is like it's smaller than some of the other classes. Every class has like a different health pool, like a different hit dice. So for example, barbarians are like the most tankiest character aged like by pure stats alone. By having a 1d12 HP per level up. And then wizards are the smallest one by having a 1d6 I think on hit ball. Uh, yeah, I need to check that out, but yeah. Okay, we're gonna save here.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
Oh.
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druids?
Please! There's no time!
Yeah, so the goblins are the bad guys. Like,
By the nine hells! Open the gates!
no!
Cannon! No!
Shit! Form a line!
Okay, so we're in the middle of a battle.
Damnable
Ooh.
roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
Alright. So this is a big battle, guys. Let's go. So good thing that we rested. Good thing that we rested. We're about to go against a big battle. Bugbear. A lot of the goblins are pretty weak, but like that bugbear is definitely strong. We're all level 2, so yeah. And then we have like some allies on our hands on our team. Aradin, Bar, Ramira, and Will and Seblor, I think. Yes, Seblor up here. Yeah, so I'm gonna send like someone up there to clear up those guys, but
Breathe deep and move.
alright. Man, I always roll low with like with with the Sun and Whispering Man. Like for real. Let's give inspiration to Aradin, man.
Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards! For the absolute!
Yeah, talking about the high ground,
Have to keep going.
I could use Guiding Bolt, but like, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get all the way here and then like have like a high ground for my range spell, so fireball. Yeah, fire was fine. Oh, almost. Alright, you know what? Asterion, you can also go to the high ground. We're gonna make a Asterion dash, and then he can dash again. Yeah, so he'll be ready next turn. Ooh, we got temporal HP. Good job. Thanks, Seplor.
Onward.
Ah.
By sickle and sword, strike them down!
Okay. He's really close to me, so does not lethal attack person face. So this does less damage, but it wakes the enemy attack. Piercing strike.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
Okay.
On my way.
I'm going to use guiding bolt on Sakruk, yeah, this guy.
Let's make this quick.
Damn, that's a lot of damage. My god.
On my way.
Okay, Good. Oh, good job, man. Oh. All right, that's pretty good. I want to make sure that no one's dying. And then. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, I think we're all good.
And run.
Okay, and then Gil can just activate this and nice.
With haste.
Okay. Oh yeah, so another nice thing to know is that like with health potions, for example, which I totally forgot, you can throw them. You can throw them instead of using a healing spell, and if you throw them near them, like if you throw them in a good spot, it can heal multiple allies.
Let's get this over with.
Once per round, a character can react to another reaction. Manage your available reactions in the Actions tab of your character sheet. Okay. Yeah, so because I have to, because the Morningstar has tenacity, even if they evade, they always take like a minimum of 1 damage.
Shall we dance?
Like, it's honestly not bad. It's not too much damage, but it's guaranteed.
Coward. That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Alright, so we're gonna go in,
Quite the fortifications for a wandering band of goblins to try and breach. What drove them to it, I wonder?
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
So I'm using Shadowheart right now to pick stuff because I'm using Shadowheart right now to pick stuff because of the fact that because my main character already is he has like too much equipment. We don't need this stuff. I just like want to pick everything before we go in. Because we're going to like a village, right? Like we're going to... Well, not like a village, but we're going to like this sanctuary inside. So we might be able to sell a few things. So that's why maybe I should pick the bottle and the skull. Alright. Okay, I think that's everybody. There's this guy over here.
Feel like we're being watched. More goblins. Next.
You know what, let's take this.
Let's get going.
Alright, so before we go in, let's level up. We just leveled up, so we were level 2, and now we just hit level 3. So that means that we all get to pick our subclasses. Like, some characters pick them earlier, but most classes pick them at level 3. Specialization, Hell, level 1, level 2. Alright, so we got like a level 2 spell slot now, and yeah. Cutting words. So, I think that the, so we're gonna check some of the level 2 spell slots. Silence is pretty good. It shuts down spellcasters, but yeah, this is really good to shut down spellcasters. Shatter is just solid. It can just do a lot of damage. It's kind of like the Sun and Whisper, but it's like an AoE, so really good. See, invisibility is good later on. Not the best, but it's situational in some battles. Like, seeing invisible enemies could be really good. It is until long rest, so yeah, this could be good. Phantasmal Force, it's the damage is like good. It's like okay, actually, but it's just small. It takes a little too long to kill enemies. Deal damage to a creature each turn. The type of damage changes to the last type the creature suffer. It can do like, say, 6. Like, if you're lucky, you can do 60 damage, but it takes too long. Lesser Restoration is great, actually. I like the spell a lot. This is really good. Knock is great. Knock is great. In some situations, Knock is really good. It's just like, if you don't have Lockpick, like, you like Knock. Invisibility is really good in some case scenarios. Whole Person is insane. Whole Person is insane. They can move and react attacks from within 3 meters. Yeah, this is so... Whole Person is like such a strong spell. I mean... the thing with Whole Person... Hit Metal could be good too. Cause a metal weapon or armor to grow red and force the wearer to let go or receive disadvantage on attack rolls. Nah, never mind. I think I should still. I mean, heat metal is like interesting. It's actually interesting. This is like kind of like a taunt, which could be useful in some situations, but nah. Bestow magical enhancement upon they gain advantage on ability checks with a chosen ability. This is good, but you need to know when to use it. This is really good. Detect Thoughts is also really good, but I think you need intelligence or wisdom to be good with it. It gives you you can get extra information with this stuff. Crown of Madness is it's interesting. It can sometimes be good, really good, or really bad. Cloud of Dagger is great, as long as you don't walk on the daggers, because he will kill you. Because this does a lot of damage. Calm Emotions and Blindness. We're gonna do Cloud of Daggers. Cloud of Daggers is really good. College of Lore. So, like I said, a lot of subclasses. College of Lore is like it's like a spellcaster bar. You pursue beauty and truth, collecting knowledge from scholarly tomes to peasant tales, and use your gifts to hold both audiences and enemies spellbound. This is pretty much like spellcaster bar, which really good. And cutting words is also really good. College of Baldur. You wander the land to witness and relate the deeds of the mighty, keeping alive the memory of heroes of the past and inspiring heroes of the future. I get martial weapon proficiency with all weapons. I get medium armor, so pretty good. And I get a shield proficiency. Inspire an ally to add 1d6 to their next attack roll, ability, saving throw, or armor class. Honestly, this might be really good for armor class, just for the armor class alone and the attack roll. But what we're gonna do is go College of Swords. Oh, College of Sword also gives you medium armor proficiency. Oh, that's good. I didn't know that. A highly trained and skilled warrior, you use your prowess with words and weapons to fight and entertain in equal measure. You get scimitar proficiency, which could be really cool. Medium armor. Medium armor is alright, but I want to make my character really dexterous, so we're not going to be using this a lot. Gain a passive. What we really want to use is the flourish moves. Slashing flourish, attack up to 2 enemies at once. Defense flourish, attack defensively, increasing your armor class by 4. This is insane. This is good. Like, and you can also use range defensive abilities. The defense flourish, attack defensively, increasing your armor by 4. Thrust your weapon with enough force to push your target by 6 meters. Afterwards, you can teleport to the target. That's kind of cool. I like that. So pretty much you get melee. You get the melee options and you get the range options. Like mobile flourish, shoot a target with enough force to push it back, and I can teleport and a slashing flourish. And this is just shooting 2 enemies. Alright, let's see. Gain a passive. Oh, yeah. When you're wielding a melee weapon that is not two-handed or versatile in one hand and no weapon in other, you deal an additional 2 damage with that weapon. You can carry a shield if you're in your free hand and still gain this bonus. So this is good, but we're gonna do 2 weapon fighting. When you make an attack with your offhand weapon, you can add your ability modifier to the damage. So the reason we're doing this, it's because of I wanna go dual wielding. We also got Drow Magic Fairy Fire, oh yeah, and we also get to pick we also get expertise at level 3. Expertise is really good. Pretty much it doubles your proficiency. So we're gonna do persuasion and deception. We have a good amount of slave hand. I think we'll be fine at 5. Persuasion's like really good, and like later we might do like intimidation and all that, but I think for now I think this looks good. Honestly, we're gonna replace sleep. And we're going to, so this is why you want to replace spells. So like instead of only learning 1 level 2 spell, I can like forget a level 1 and learn. So hold person. So another thing about concentration spells before I move on, guys, is that you can only have 1 concentration spell at a time because you have to be concentrating on it. So having something like hold person and I don't know, like Cloud of Daggers, which I just picked, wouldn't work together. Like it work if you hold someone and then someone else casts Cloud of Daggers, but yeah. We'll use Hold Person and Cloud of Daggers. Like we'll try them like this, see if it works. I could also just yeah. I could also just pick Shatter. And then that way I could have like 2 different AoEs, but nah, let's do Hold Person and I will use Hold Person like in boss battles more than likely, and Cloud of Daggers like AoE. Yeah, Shadowheart just gets a lot of spells level 2, and then yeah. Yeah, we're gonna take this off and so when you comes to prepare spells, so what happens is like with prepare spellcasters, they have all the spells available to them. But you only get to have like prepare spells like up to your specific modifier, like wisdom modifier for cleric. So they only get like a limit of spells they know during exploration or battle. You can chase those at any time, as long as you're not in battle, but they get stuck with the spells once there's a combat or something like that. Player healing is really good. Like we're gonna use spiritual weapon because I really like this, and lesser restoration because we might use it. Yeah. So yeah. Alright, so Gale learned some level 2 spells, so yeah. Let's just pick anything, honestly. Scorching Ray and alright, Misty Step. Misty Step is really good because you can use this as a teleporter thingy. Mirror Image, Magic Weapon, Nug, Gust of Wind, Flaming Sphere. Enlarge is really good, honestly. I might consider getting Enlarge later. Detect Thoughts, nah, Dark Vision, may not need it. Darkness is cool in some builds. Grand of Madness, Cloud of Daggers. So like if Gale were to set, if I were to pick Cloud of Daggers with Gale and use Hold Person with Annabella, then this will be amazing. We're not gonna do that. We're not really gonna do that. Close a door or container with a magic lock. It can no longer be lockpick or open with knock. I mean, I never seen anyone use the spell like ever. Like it could be interesting to see, but I don't see the point of the spell. We'll do Scorching Ray and Misty Step. Honestly, I don't like Mage Armor. Alright. Yeah, so rogues are technically not a magical class, but they want you to play like a, but Arcane Trickster, you can play like a magical rogue if you want. Do illusions, and then Mage Hand is kind of like a way to like make them follow it. Mage Hand is like an interesting cantrip that it's like a small summon that can do like interesting things, but yeah, Assassin is pretty straightforward. You just insane whenever you steal someone. If you're stealthy, you're always gonna crit them. Any successful attack rolls against a surprise creature, aka stealth creature, aka someone who gets attacked when they're stealth, they get crit. I personally like Thief. Your quick hands and master at the Lucernus arts to make like because it gives you 2 bonus actions per round. This is also okay. You gain resistance to falling damage, but gaining 2 bonus action just that's insane. Okay, so alright. So we're gonna explore a little bit of the Emerald Grove. This little this little sanctuary. We're gonna explore a little bit here, just so we can talk to Will. And then after that, I'm gonna show you guys how we can get Karlach as soon as possible.
Children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too. Unbelievable!
Damn. Where's there's one goblin there stand. I'm leaving before the horse shows up. One fight just ended and now you're picking another. Druid, those goblins didn't take any prisoners. You can cough up my payment anytime now. Oh, backstabbing. This feels just like home. What's unbelievable is how we beat the goblins. Your bow heroes. Yeah, let's be nice. Oh my god. Okay, yeah.
And who the hell are you again?
Show some respect. This woman saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
I mean, I'm pretty tempted to just punch Shara like just for that, man. Seblor is pretty cool, so yeah. If you want me to take both of you down, I will. Otherwise, knock it off. Yeah. Honestly,
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
yeah, we definitely do.
We could say a prayer. We should have time for that.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. I wouldn't have looked to a drow for help, but I'm grateful all the same. I'm Zevlor.
Man, no one likes the fact that I'm a drow. Kinda sucks, man. I'm Annabella.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove.
Why?
Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Wow, okay. What? Why are they druids kicking us? Like, kicking everyone out, man. I have no quarrels with druids, man.
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
Can we stop the ritual, man?
I've tried. Kagha, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I'll see what I can do.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense. Oh, and if it's of any concern, you're brave to walk around without hiding your heritage. I'll make sure everyone knows that you helped us at the gate.
Wow. Okay, well, thanks, man. Just kinda crazy, man, like, how, like, I get so mistreated for being a drow, honestly. Ah.
Never hurt anyone. He always knew what to say. When I was homesick, he never let it show, but he was homesick too. He didn't deserve this.
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
Not now. Please.
I could actually speak with the...
Being watched.
I could actually speak with the dead. Because of the spell that we just got. I'm going to cast a long strider on my... On like everyone in the party real quick, guys. Yeah, so oh man.
Why does this keep happening? You were smoking that octa suit just a moment ago.
Come on.
So now what? We dig a hole and be done with him?
We could say a prayer.
You're not concealing.
Let's try to speak with the dead. See if he won't.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Cannon.
What happened?
Killed. Arrow. Can't breathe.
Who killed? We already know who killed him. What's your
Taylor before. God. Volunteered.
Where you from?
We from Elturel left.
They left. Who left Elturel with you?
Sister
Kagha.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
So, Speak with the Dead is a powerful spell, guys, that it let us get information from characters who have died. You cannot use it on every single person, but you can use it on a lot of them.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunt in packs.
Could hold off a horde of goblins from this position.
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better.
Okay.
If the road was clear, 10 days walk, maybe? But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
Oh. Bugbear Assassin. Alright.
Over here.
What now?
3 to 18 damage. Let's use hold person on the assassin.
Can't slow down.
Outflank. Outsmart.
Alright, Scorching Ray lets you shoot rates of fire. Like you can shoot up to 3 to either the same guy or different, but
Let's finish this. On I go.
okay, and oh, I almost got him.
This way.
There we go.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Soul coin. Yeah, you got me. Give me the coin.
That bloody Irenes! Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
Thank you.
What to do?
That coin's worth plenty. Don't let a squid get their tentacles on it.
I won.
You peer through the telescope.
We just saw a dragon. Right? That's just a dragon. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's just a dragon, man.
You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey, hunting. The
Let's move.
telescope points to the left.
Okay, so that's the Nadalet. That's where we arrived. So
The telescope points straight ahead. The telescope points to the right.
and that's a city burning. Or looks like there's some kind of battle there. Yeah. How's everybody doing?
Well, this seems like a lovely little spot. The sense of impending doom aside.
This place seems remarkably tense for a sacred grove. Perhaps we shouldn't linger. But let's at least see if there's a healer to be found, first of all.
Yeah, we really need to find that healer.
I've never had cause to visit a druid's grove before. Magic weighs heavier here, seeking solace in root and soil. Grounding, one might say.
Alright, we're gonna go and see if we can find Will. And once we find Will, I'm gonna show you guys where Karlak is and how to get to her, so you can like recruit all of the 6 origin characters as soon as possible. You never want to take reds. You never want to take things that are red, by the way, when you're like in a city or where there's people, because this is considered like stealing. So you don't want to be stealing from people that you like, you know. Like unless you you don't get caught, but yeah, like it's like if you don't want to, if you don't have to, or you don't want to, like it's just better to avoid it. Also, we're playing pretty much good characters, so we're not gonna be stealing like a lot, or we're not gonna be stealing like a lot or at all for the most part.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Refugees, adventurers, and even a drow. No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Yeah, why are you locking that down, man?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
And what about the people?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
You say the region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves. Dire times, high stakes. I understand. Seems like most Tieflings, they'll be fine. They have devilish powers. Yeah, man.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
You know where there's a healer?
I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers. But I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Alright, so a little bit of an advice, guys. When you're selling things to any of the traders, you always want to use your character with your highest persuasion. So because for example, you guys see how I have persuasion 7? He's already given me a discount on 39. But oh, okay, it doesn't show here, but like
Sylvanas, guide your path.
you don't want to piss off
Need
traders.
anything else?
That's what I said.
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Yeah. All right. So if I were to pick someone like Shadowheart, Gale, that don't have really charisma or even negative, we might not even get a discount, or the prices will be higher in some items. So it is better to always use a person with a high persuasion to sell things and all that. So he has 490 gold, and honestly, yeah, we're just gonna be selling like a few things, like honestly, I just want to sell everything that's coming. Unless I think it might come useful, like I'm gonna probably keep some of this stuff, but okay. We really don't need to violence. All right. All right. Let's see if he has like anything useful that we could get. Rain Dancer, a Spell Thief. Once per short rest, you're gonna. I mean, this is alright. Like, I like this. It doesn't really work for my character, but I mean, this is okay. So, what you really want to do with merchants, honestly, is mostly buy equipment. Because it's mostly buy a lot of their their unique equipment, because a lot of the things they sell, like you can buy potions or say lockpicks and stuff like that, but you're gonna find a lot of them. But their unique equipment is something that you're not gonna be able to find with every single vendor. So like some specific vendors have a specific rare equipment and all that. So yeah. We're gonna buy the gloves of missile snaring, because this is a really good item. Okay, Um. Oh yeah, we have like more stuff to sell. Okay, so we ended up with more money than we have to. We could buy these two weapons too, but we could buy like Dragon's Wrath and then like these two. Does he have any special armors? High armor +1 is it's alright, but like a lot of this +1 equipment, it is rarer, but it doesn't have any special ability. It's just like, yeah, you just get this. Like this one has a special ability, but some don't. Battle armor +1, you know, Renmare armor +1, Chain shirt +1. Like Hedge Wanderer armor is different from high armor because like you get like some different abilities. Gain 1 bonus to dexterity, saving throws and checks. Gain 1 bonus to... Alright, sure. You could say, well, they both look the same, but this one has nature 1 on top of that. So this is like a better armor than this, even though they look exactly the same. Is this... What is this? Is a... Alright, this is medium.
Sylvanas be with you.
Alright, we'll sell it to him later.
This grove is kept by Sylvanas' faithful.
Cool. God of nature. I will assume. Speak with animals. Yeah, so speak with the dead. When you use to speak with the dead, you can speak to someone who's dead, and you can recast it if you see someone else who needs to. You can speak with as many courses available as, like, during the day. It's kind of like a ritual spell in a way.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
I mean, they don't really need to help out, but it'll be good to have more people, just in case. Oh my god. Those are some low numbers, man.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by goblin blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Take your time. Get a feel for it.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your face will frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
Alright, there's Will.
High. Now pull back and swing. Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Oh man, that's so mean. This world is hopeless. You're wasting your time. It's good advice, child. You'll do well to listen. Hey there, can I have a word? Yeah, man, yeah, man, like we fought like earlier outside. Let's have a word, man.
Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yeah, and I guess both of us have the parasites. Another skippy. Thank the gods, I need all the friends I can get. Who is that woman? The one in your thoughts? Yeah, man. I need more friends.
Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Wow. Yeah. I see. Sounds like a strong person.
Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
I'm looking for a cure. Wanna partner up?
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Alright, Sterian, go home.
If I must. But do try to keep them safe. They're a little useless without me.
I like how you think.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Oh my god. Yeah. Alright. So the reason we're partnering on with Will right now is because we're gonna help him in his quest. Also, I do need to talk to Laisol and level her up because I haven't leveled her up at all. So Will is a warlock, and warlocks are interesting characters. They have they're both melee fighters and spellcasters. So I could have played a warlock. I was highly considering that, but I like the idea of playing a bard more because of the artistic background to it. Warlocks they only have 2 spells, every short rest, but they're always casted at the highest level possible. So you guys see what I mean. You also get invocations, so that's really good. Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast is literally one of the best. It's probably the best cantrip in the entire game, damaging wise. And Warlock just makes the best use of Eldritch Blast. So, yeah. Armor of Agatis, Arms of Hadar. What spells do I have to my their spells are fine. As I said before, guys, we're gonna respect most of our party. Level 3, hell. Scorching Ray's fine. Alright, so Warlocks get like 2 subclasses in a really weird way. So like level 1 you get like a special patron that you are going to dedicate yourself. And at level 3 you get a pact to see what kind of Warlock you're going to be more. So it's like a double kind of subclass kind of deal. Gain the service of a familiar, a face spirit takes a form of your chosen. This can be an animal and or quasive. Back of the blade and back of the tome. So this is pretty much makes your weapon like you get like special you get connected to your weapon, and they cannot disarm you. It's really good if you want to be you want to punch people. Back of the tome gives you like a good amount of cantrips. Also, these packs are able to unlock other incantations that the Warlock would like. So I'm gonna use a Pack of the Change just because I think it's alright. Yeah, and then alright. So we are gonna go back to the grove, but not at we're gonna go back to the grove. But we're gonna leave the grove for now and we're gonna leave the grove for now because we're gonna recruit our last member, and I'm gonna show you guys a shortcut to get to her. So yeah. Okay. We are gonna be exploring the grove.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat.
Ah.
Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
So, a lot of the origin characters, technically what happened to them. A lot of the origin characters used to be stronger, and then when they got their...
What people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster.
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
Ah, that's cool, man.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint, though.
And this the dialogue so sad, man. Those dialogues. So as I was saying, guys, a lot of the origin characters used to be stronger before the parasite got inside their heads. So a lot of them actually got weaker.
You're an impressive fighter, Gale. You should consider a new name.
I take it you have some suggestions?
The Wizard Wonder. Or how about
the Master of the Weave?
Oh. Tempting, but I think we might already have the maximum number of theatrical titles.
Yeah, man. Alright, so this is so we're gonna keep going. It's a lot of dead people on the row.
I saw you training those children.
Dead goblins.
You're so gentle.
Dead travelers.
That's not how I was taught. Were they heading to the druids' grove?
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
Will's a pretty cool guy so far. He honestly he seems pretty down to earth, man. Alright, so I think I picked like a bone or something. Like, where's the bone? Oh yeah, we don't want this. I don't want a bone, man. Alright, so
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
A dead boar, but it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers.
okay.
The carcass seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. You notice 2 small puncture wounds in its neck. Looking closer, you can see the skin around its face is desiccated. It's been completely drained of blood.
Astarion, did you swallow a boar, man? I mean, we know about that because he says in his introduction that he was a vampire spawn. So yeah. Yeah, he just killed like the scared little boar from earlier, like the little scared boar that we met. So you wanna take?
Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
But why?
All right, so you guys see
Why? A great uncle's name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
Yeah, so you guys want to take a right to here instead of going front and yeah. Oh, a doggy.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What happened, man?
I told you to go.
Oh, come on, boy. So you always always use friends if you can. The only exception is when you're in dialogue with your companions because they end up disliking you for using friends of them.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
I don't think he's waking up, buddy.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
What's your name?
He calls me Scratch. You can do the same.
What happened?
We were attacked were cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
Gnolls? Oh. You got attacked by gnolls, man. Gnolls are like, So gnolls are like this, hyenas. This hyena, they're like, you know how, like, what's a werewolf? That's what a gnoll is, but with hyenas. It's like a were hyena. You can travel with me if you like, man.
No, I won't leave him.
Alright, so if he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I'll have a cam.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you. Go on. If he doesn't wake, I'll find you.
Man, game's glitching. Nine fingers. I won't come back to the city now while you have your dogs looking for me. If you want the debt pay, you'll have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for where Corwin is buried. Get digging and you'll find enough valuables to settle matters between us. Don't go looking for me. I know when I'm safe. Soft later. David, it's a boy. He's healthy and perfect. I named him after his father. Come back and see us as soon as you can get leave. Love, Laura and David Jr. Alright. Personal now. Gumwick, be doubly careful on the way back to Baldur's Gate. I received more reports of attacks on travelers through the region. I can't have my best messenger winding up face down in a ditch somewhere. Watch yourself, better late than never. Postmaster General Danso. Alright. Speak with the dead. So you can speak with the dead as many times as you want. After you cast it the first time.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
You could just recast it as long as you find someone useful to talk to. Who are you? Okay. What happened?
Pack of gnolls, claws, teeth.
Alright, come on. Why were you in the forest, man?
Letters, delivery to Baldur's Gate.
Okay. Where do you...
In Bang, standard issue.
What's your profession?
Runner, Fleetfoot, courier company.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Alright. He was a messenger. He was a messenger from Baldur's Gate and he was delivering letters back. Yeah. So after you talk to Scratch and resolve all that problem with God Week, what you wanna do here in order to get to the last this is a shortcut to get to the last companion. You're gonna go this way. And so this is the route I'm taking. Where are you guys?
My faith will guide me.
Okay, I don't know why they're not following me. Okay,
No one back home will ever
what?
believe this.
Okay. Sometimes like your companions get stuck, or you have to like change with them and make the move. So yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna save here, and this is where you'll get to meet the last. This is where you meet the last companion, like in this little area. The reason we decided to bring Will is because because this is literally his quest. So yeah.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
You're the devil we've been hunting, Carlet, right?
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
Oh,
She's
okay.
trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Calm down, bro. What the hell? Like they use her, man. Be practical. She's in fact the same as us and powerful too. We can use her as an ally. No, man. We saw the same thing, bro.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Oh my god. God, you're stubborn. Carla is not devil and you know it. You're right, cut her down before she causes trouble. You saw her thoughts, she possessed no danger to the sword cause. To the sword cause. Goes. The sword yeah. God, you're stubborn. Carla's not devil and you know it, man.
Listen to sense now. Don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are...
I'm Annabella.
Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. Turns out, I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back.
Okay.
Problem is, I'm not going.
So you... Let's send them back?
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
She's, perhaps a little rough around the edges. But I suppose I can be smooth enough for two.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
We're gonna meet at the camp. Yeah, just meet me at camp. I'll pick you up in a bit.
All right. I'll catch up with you later. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
Once, okay, so this, both of them want to talk to me. Once you had like a high approval with your characters, you can progress their story and whatnot. But, yeah, so Karlach is technically the last origin character you get to recruit in the game. You can get other characters way later on, but it takes a while to get them, so these 6 are your, like, I'm not gonna say side characters, they're kinda like your main party. But, they're like this... Oh, man, I forgot what it was called, like main characters, I'll get back to that. It's gonna go back to me. Let's talk to Will.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Someone said you and Carly still. I'd like to know who, man.
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats.
Oh.
What's that supposed to mean?
The truth will out before you know it. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
What are you talking about? Penance?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
We'll be ready, man. We'll be ready when it happens.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Alright. Let's talk about it, man.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffuse the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Thanks. No, we haven't traveled for that much, man, but appreciate it.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Uh-huh. Can it be cured? Can it be cured?
No. It cannot be cured. And I assure you, I've left no page unturned in reaching that conclusion. I can keep this condition under control, as indeed I've done for a significant amount of time, but that was under different circumstances altogether.
Oh, okay.
Home, in Waterdeep. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Your illness causes you to consume raw magic. I'm going to need... What kind of items are we talking about, man?
Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Oh. Okay, man. I'll help you find them.
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
What and at the end of all that, I lose valuable artifact. Fine.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession, primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Yeah, yeah, man, no problem. Alright, so Carlax's being hunted down by Paladins of Tyr. We're gonna be taking care of those guys later. We don't have to take care of those guys right now. Your party has some alchemical ingredients. Gather them into an inventory and use alchemy to craft your own potions, poisons, and elixirs. Okay. So let's just go back to the Emerald Grove. So now that we have all the origin characters, I'm going to form the party that I want. So I'm going to bring the companions I wanted to interact with most. So let's go to camp.
There are important matters to discuss.
Oh, what? Okay. Yeah, fair. Waiter just wants to talk. So what's up?
Not this one. Nor this one. And this one are less worthy still.
What are you doing?
Righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Oh, that's cool. Will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Do you think I can trust this cultist?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake. Very well.
Let's
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
So, hirelings are like extra characters you can get to your party to help you out. They're pretty much the same as origin characters, but if you don't want to bring any origin characters in your party, you could try to bring hirelings instead. Hirelings don't have like a lot of depth to their characters. They don't have like a personal story or anything like that. They just follow you willingly. They just follow you. Literally they're kind of like zombies. So yeah, I personally feel like when it comes to hirelings, you can make some of them to try new builds, to have them for specific uses, but I don't see them as like, how do I say it? I don't see them like as actual companions. They're kind of like after the companions, so yeah. All right, so let's talk to Will.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
How do you become the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
What could we find in the same being alive? You must have felt proud. And he named you the Blade Frontiers. Whatever became of the boy? Goblins, pitiful vermin, easy to kill. Hardly worth getting work about. Yeah, you saved a life, man. Good job.
Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded.
How great could you be? I never hear of you. And before that?
Baldur's Gate, born and raised. The only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
I noticed your stone eye. Did you lose that in battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone. Carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means.
I don't suppose you come across an expert healer.
I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent.
Yeah.
We should pay her a visit.
Yeah, we need to meet Nettie soon.
Karlach's got the brawn of a warrior and the wiles of a survivor. Best of all, she speaks her mind plainly and fully. Show her due respect.
Okay. Astarion.
I thought we were going to see some real sparks fly between Will and Karlach. It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun.
Okay. Shadowheart?
Karlach and Will seem to have put their differences aside. I thought it was going to come to blows for a moment.
A devil and devil hunter standing shoulder to shoulder against a common enemy. Rather poetic, I think.
Yeah? I was wondering about the condition.
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Yeah. I have an artifact I can give you.
Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Alright. Let's get to know Karlach.
What can I do you for?
So, how do you end up fighting in the Blood War?
Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail.
But in your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
I'll be in the middle of another adventure, Blaze Reeve of any tadpole.
I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Giants, beholders, Thayans, the works. Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of trouble to throw ourselves at.
Yeah.
What's the story?
So about these paladins.
Yeah, let's go straight there. Whatever those fucks are getting up to, it's nothing good. Just to say, by the way, they're not really paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil playing dress-up as paladins of Tyr. No honor among devils.
I see.
Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join. Excellent. Let's go.
Nils, and we're going to also get Glacial. So.
Speak. You're full up. Dismiss someone first.
Go.
Well chosen.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out I'm gonna have to figure out what's going to be my main party, but yeah.
Making me sweat.
We have enough gold to respec most of our characters. We're gonna be respecting them pretty soon, I think. So Karlach is it's a barbarian. So yeah. So she's already a barbarian, and honestly, I I was thinking of having a barbarian in the party. A barbarian's like a really strong frontliner who does a lot of damage and can take a lot of front. It's pretty tanky and they can hit really hard. We're gonna make her a wild heart. Wild heart, it's like you get like animal scan abilities. Yeah. So let's do tiger heart. Yeah, I wanna play with the tiger barbarian. And Laser's a fighter, so fighters are pretty easy to build too. But I think the best fighters are definitely battle masters. Eldritch Knights can be really interesting with some magic and stuff, and champions aren't bad, but they're not that fun in my opinion. They're pretty easy to play. Champions like the easiest class to play per se, but I think battle masters like pretty fun. We'll do. We'll do Riposte. This is Riposte is pretty good. When they attack me and they miss, I can attack them back. We'll do. I love pushing attack personally. Pushing attack can push them away. I really like that myself, and disarming's really good too. And Rally's honestly kind of like healing, so this is not bad. Kinda make her a little bit of a... Kinda give her some support, and she also gets you Janky Jump, which is pretty good.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Alright, so we're gonna go with this party for now. We're gonna be figuring out who's gonna be our main party. But yeah, we're gonna be running them. We're gonna run these people right now, so check the journal.
A long way to go still.
Hey, good looking.
I'm just checking the resources of everyone.
Never mind.
Alright. So we're gonna do a little bit of exploring we're gonna do a little bit of exploring on the Emerald Grove. And then today's gonna and then we're gonna be resting afterwards. We're gonna explore the Emerald Grove a bit. Alright guys, so just give me a quick second. I'll be right back. What was it? Just sorry about that guys, just I was just checking something. Alright,
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
okay. Oh, they're getting along with each other. Yeah, we're gonna be exploring the Emerald Grove for a bit. So yeah. Find Soru and speak with Kagha, speak with Nettie. Yeah, so we wanna speak with Nettie because she's a healer, but so Karlach and Shadowheart are like my favorite characters of the actual entire game. So that's why I wanted to recruit them earlier, but I'm kind of happy that we got them all. And You always want everyone to have long strider if you can. It's just that it's really good whenever you get in combat. Yeah, so we're just gonna talk to the people in the grove and all that.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
Okay.
That's curious.
Be gone. I am hungry.
Alright. What about you?
I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Remember, you have teeth and claws. Use them.
Another one. What are you under there, then? Ant? Or rocks?
What are you talking about?
The keepers of this place. They change their form to fit their need. They become birds, to hunt on the wing. Bears to tear flesh with teeth. But for me, only oxen, only same old hay. And I cannot even eat it, because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside.
Shiny bits? Did Tieflings spawn something in your eye?
Hiding things. Thinking they're clever. Not clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits, and they have to go looking for them on the other end.
Okay, he eats gold and the strange hawks.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Okay.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
There's more to you than meets the eye.
No, you are incapable.
Fine, well here the Tieflings are going to... But come on, chap. I hear the Tieflings going to butcher one of you for food. Your seeker will die with you. Oh my god. Okay, we got there.
I'd so love to see them try. I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this, moo. Nothing here for you. Moo.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, buddy.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
You alright, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anything? Anything you want to talk about?
He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Ah, damn. All right, let's use an inspiration here because we have 4, so I think it's fine. Okay, just no,
You
that's
look
fine.
the rocks over, but find no sign of a way through.
Ah, it's alright. It's alright. No problem. Hmm.
Oh, right. Go for the heart. Next time the goblins come, I'll be ready.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
This is boring. We should train against real goblins.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
They're just children. Why are you teaching them to fight? Soak the battlefield with blood. Do not resist death, but embrace it. Be strong and watch over your kin. Entrust to his victory. Bad news, children. You're all going to die. Yeah. Be strong.
Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
Step, parry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
Interesting technique.
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
Try hitting the target. Detect thoughts. No wonder you're struggling. You got no balance. Space your feet further. So the reason we have detect thoughts here is because one of the abilities of our of the worm of yes, pretty much of the worm that we have in our heads is that we can use it to detect thoughts. So you really don't need the spell, but you can only use it once per day. Okay, perfect.
I'll try and brace them better. Like so. Step, brace, parry, swing. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
One last thing, don't shout your moves like that. Spoils the surprise for your foe.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Keep training. Yeah.
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Alright, so we got inspiration back. That's good. That's great. Oh, wait, this Sorrow.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Give the tiefling a menacing glare.
Lower.
On your knees, she won't say it again. Aw, they don't like that. Sure.
You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. up. You can keep your innards.
Yeah, that's brutal.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
You're adept at interrogations. We might need that skill again. Do you plan to be that rough to everyone with me?
Rough. Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh. When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough?
Alright. You may.
Then I needn't make it again. The Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
You say Tiefling.
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run.
No. It's Fey Run. What do you mean by
The
purification?
Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, so,
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Oh.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And... you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky.
What?
I might be able to help.
Okay.
I need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Avernus. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Where should we look for infernal iron?
I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look.
Yeah, that'd be great. We'll keep an eye for iron.
I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
Okay. Alright. Do you have anything, that could be good? Longbow 1, light hammer, hunting shortbow. You have a bunch against monstrosities. So we're not gonna be buying every single special weapon in the game, guys. We're gonna be kind of selective of what we buy too, because we also want to use money to learn spells for a wizard. Once I decide who's gonna be the wizard. Ringmail armor. I think we want let's get the shield. The shield is good. Yeah. Okay,
Forged from the heart.
Okay, so yeah. We're gonna be talking to everyone. And we're gonna be talking to everyone in the group, and then probably we're gonna rest after that. So yeah.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
You're doing the right thing.
And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. We will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost.
That'd be fine. Why you want to get to the city?
You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
You sound excited. Never hear of him. Who is he?
What? You don't know of him? I've admired him for years. Both his magic and political sway are forces to be reckoned with. Rest assured, the names Roland and Leroican will be known to you soon enough. You'll see.
Alright.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
No problem.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Oh, that's... No, man, I'm not saying that. This Slav is beneath me.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Delicious gruel.
Doesn't taste half bad.
I am not grumpy. Scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
Auntie Ed.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh,
What?
there isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Okay. Auntie Ethel. There's no need to. There's no need. I'm fine.
Sorry, love. I just lose the run of myself sometimes. I must say, though, you're looking mighty peaky. Are you all right?
It's been better. Difficult to explain.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Something doesn't add up about this one. Don't tell her anything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
I see. Hmm. Shadowheart doesn't trust Auntie at all. But she just looks like an old normal lady. I'm not gonna tell her anything.
As you wish, Petal. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Hey, bother.
You gain +1 to arm attack rolls. While the wielder is not wearing armor, they receive +2. Yeah, let's get this. And so we're buying this because worst comes to worst, we could just it says Gale can absorb this item, so we could just give it to Gale.
Take care now, sweetie. Hello, Petal. Need anything? Any lotions or potions? Nay, bother, love.
Druids. All uses wooden tools. Can't wait to get back.
I'm waiting on someone and you aren't him. Do you mind?
Okay.
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For as long as that lasts.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Too late! Looking at you is painful enough.
Wait, what?
Give it back, kid. Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
Whoa, man. Not gonna let you hurt Shyle.
You threatening me?
You're the one making threats to Shyle, man.
You don't understand. The kid stole my locket. He... Oh, the hell's with this? These little devils get away with everything because of coddling bastards like you.
You'll get yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will, but personally, I doubt it. See you around.
Hey, the kid actually stole the locket, didn't he? Oh man, damn, that sucks.
Ain't leaving town for a good while after this.
If it ain't the friendly drow. Thought you were with the goblins when you showed up at the gate. Glad you weren't. You fight well. Not like them bloody tieflings.
Nah, you fought well too.
Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here. And losing track of the bloody druid.
Where did these goblins come from?
They chased us. All the way from the ruins we were poking around in.
And is that where you lost track of the druid you mentioned?
Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Oh, can I see the contract?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Just, where do I find the relic?
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Aren't you? Man, you're such a friendly guy.
Damn goblins.
Oh, I was just gonna let it fall off, stick it in my satchel. Ain't letting anyone here near me. They all sat and watched while Zevlor near got us killed.
He let you in, though.
Oh, very gracious of you. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged him, the stupid bastard.
So, this didn't end up well?
No. He must have thought we were following. Always the optimist was Liam. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were gone.
That sucks.
Wound looks clean. Small mercies.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Hey, man. Sorry. You'll be lucky to get a square of dirt public house. Oh, mind me, I was just passing through.
No bother. We're just daydreaming anyhow.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
A pen and clean room will do me a world of good. Plans, just surviving the journey is ambitious enough already. Yeah.
God, that sounds like heaven.
Won't be long now. One more trip, then we can really rest. What will we do for work when we get to the city?
Whatever we want.
I think I'd make a fine teacher. Or a baker. Or a butcher.
You shouldn't have brought Liam along. Lad was too young.
Blood excites me.
Right.
Cut his teeth.
I like the conversation in the background. Like, sometimes they say, like, really cool stuff. So, yeah. Alright, so, alright, there's Zevlor.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
No problem.
Have you spoken to Kagha?
Oh, no, not yet, man.
Of course, you have your own business to attend to. But if the druids won't abandon this ritual of theirs, it will be trouble. For all of us.
Okay,
No
I'll
thanks.
got...
But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Alright, I'll talk to her. I'll talk to her, and then I'll go talk to Sepulur again. Yeah, we need to talk to Kagha. What? What?
Please. I've been through enough.
Alright, man. Sorry. We'll leave you be. Yeah, I mean...
Oh, the waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Don't fight fair. Fight to live.
Alright, so we haven't entered there, and then we have the other, and then we have to go the other way.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arka. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Shut up. Those words could be yours last. Alright, let's step between them and then figure out what we're gonna do.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
You! Move!
Lower the crossbow, deliver you right to your brother. Nah, shoot me. Should be easy, right? There's one avenged cannon. It wouldn't change anything. Yeah, it's not gonna bring your... It's not gonna change anything. It's not worth it.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Because she's not a practice target, she's a person. If she dies, she'll take everything she knows. She knows to the grave. A goblin prisoner, her life isn't yours to take because vengeance eats people alive. You'll grant the goblin 2 victories in this day. My reasons are my own. She still has a story to tell, one I want to hear.
Your soft heart will be the death of us. Gods, you're exhausting. Fine then.
It's all right, Arka. Let's go.
I'm gonna bite the ends off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
You.
Didn't expect to see a drow in here. Did the boss lady send you to rescue me?
Yeah, she said me. Ready to get out of here? Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about, but there's another drow that's like the boss.
Yeah. Take me back to the tribe, and we'll tell the boss all about this pretty little place, so she can burn it to the ground. We'll be heroes, blessed by Priestess Gut, in the name of the Absolute.
Who is the Absolute?
The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. You won't regret it, promise. Let me out, you bunch of softies.
We're not gonna leave her out yet. I mean, she told us like some stuff that was important for me to know. So all these goblins, this goblin seems to like follow someone named the Absolute. And we need to find a way to stop this absolute.
My dagger.
So we already talked to them, and there is someone right here. Oh, okay.
Feels like we're all waiting to die.
So we can open that door, but there's someone like in there, so we're gonna check. Alright, so we're gonna meet Kagha. We're gonna meet Needy and Kagha, and then we're probably gonna take a short rest pretty soon.
Oh, hey. You're one of those drow, right? I heard stories about you. How you all live underground and steal kids away.
What? Man. Lots of nonsense. We kill far more children than we slave. Yeah, sorry for the others. There are all sorts of lies about us, man.
Us too. No one says anything nice about tieflings. Here, want to see a trick?
Ooh, okay.
Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. Call it. Heads or tails? Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
Hold on, one coin doesn't prove anything.
Okay, fair. Let's go again. Heads or tails? Call it.
Tails.
We got tails! There. Happy?
I am indeed. I got a free ring.
Hey, hold on, you gotta pay for that.
Here, you can... Fine.
You got it. One sec. That's what I got.
Wait, what? Alright, so he did something odd that I was able to see on time. He doesn't have a lot of money. Alright.
Nothing.
You
What?
suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Observe her silently. Maybe they're just... Yeah, well, what's going on, man?
You notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
Oh, she tried to rob me. Fine. My God. I don't have much, kid.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Hey, you here to trade or?
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
Oh my God. These make poor slaves until you break them at least.
Hey, you're not taking any slaves here. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Yeah, just trying to scare her. Not gonna do that. Man, Lonsworn choices are pretty evil, man.
What's that? Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Okay.
Please, let us through.
It is forbidden.
Alright, guys, give me a sec. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's keep going.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hell spawn. And you will wait for Kagha's judgment. Now get back!
What?
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
That's cute. I wanna pet that bear. What's going on?
We need to get Arabella out now.
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Kagha to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh.
What happened? I saw what happened. Why the druids holding the daughter?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
She was caught. Foolish child. Let them judge her.
No. She's just a child. The druids are overreacting. I'll talk to them. You got your work cut out for you. Like you said, it's your fault. You should try parenting her. Tips deserve to be punished. It's as simple as that. Alright, she is a kid.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
All the damn rituals you want. We're not... Lives are at stake. And the cowards only care about their bloody rituals. Those druids are going to get us killed. Nothing sacred about this lot.
Yeah.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
That's a good point.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
Okay.
Unless you have news of Arabella, I don't want to hear it.
Please. She's been in there too long. It's not safe.
Alright, we're gonna rescue your daughter.
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here.
If it weren't for me, you'll be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go where I please. Not looking for trouble. Yeah!
Kick back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Why would she allow one of them? I suppose so. You. Apparently Kagha wants to see you. Go ahead. But a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
Alright.
I'm watching you, Drow. We all are.
Man, no one likes me in this group, man. Just because I'm a drow.
Your welcome can be easily withdrawn, outsider. Respect our grove, or face our claws.
Alright, I just gotta go to talk to Kagha.
Friend, what can you tell me about this place?
Complexum tuum, ab terra autum, agnostifera.
What?
Agene culamo, in umbra, tua, parter, arborum.
I'm alright, so all of this are chant. So this is a ritual. Okay, Just one sec, guys. All right. Ooh. Das.
I thought you were Halsey.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halsey? Promise me a mate.
It was Halsing.
I can understand you. You there! Hello! Do my eyes deceive me? A drow! Here!
Yeah.
Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Sure. Ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
There were goblins, same as all the others, lovely and bald, given exact description. Didn't you see the tentacle ship? It was an elite invasion force. The goblins were behind control. A classic ray gang, complete with lasher and smattering of booyaks.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
That was spent among books. I'm a student of the page.
Uh-huh. I've always preferred experience to the second-hand accounts of lesser men. But to each their own. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
What dragon, man? A dragon? Neither. It was a gold dragon, scale glittering and wings gleaming.
A gold dragon! How marvelous. Thank heaven you were here to specify, or I might have recorded a bold-faced lie. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes. Quite so. They sang the phrases like a battle hymn.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglubbiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Goblin superstition, awarding and parchment, hold your tongue. Dramatic. How has Maglubbiet responded?
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Be careful, man.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket. Until we meet again.
Okay.
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
So, Speak with animals like pretty much just give you more dialogue options, which is why I actually like it a lot.
Drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Keep their confidence if you insist.
I'm sleeping. Okay.
Alright, thanks. Yeah, so I'm gonna talk to everyone before talking to Kagha.
Something over there.
Okay, and and then we're gonna go this way. Okay, this is the Bugbear Assassin, so... Alright, so this is where he came from. This is where he was, like, coming from. Oh, a squirrel. Yeah, we're just talking to random NPCs now.
Get out!
The squirrel lunges at your foot
Hey!
and bites it.
What was that
You're
for?
trespassing. This is my territory.
Let me pass or I'll spread a word about this wonderful patch of land right for the taking. Yeah, you punk. Trying to buy me. Okay.
Okay, calm down. We can make a deal. How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground. I'll even sweeten the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it, but these trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
Alright, alright. Let's go back using the elevator again. Yeah, we're just exploring the grove before talking to Kagha.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Oh. Oh man. Did I just stole your... Oh man, I might have just stole your
He
food.
didn't come back, did he? His smell is gone. He's gone.
Who's gone?
Master, he left with the weaponed two legs. He said he'd be back. But I can smell them, the weaponed ones, and I cannot smell him. He's not coming back.
No worry, he'll be back.
No, the woods have gone dark. There's too many predators lately, even for Master.
I wonder if he's housing. Like the person he's looking for.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Alright, Carla can make the jump. Wait, I could make the jump too?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Alright. Sorry, buddy. I need supplies. I need supplies for the night.
I do wish I could understand you.
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
Drink us with rust, friend. Our sun shines forever. I'll leave it out. It's too dull. Drink us with rust, friend. The sun shines forever.
He lets out a tentative chirp. Gaining confidence, he starts a song, abandoning his nest-building efforts. The bird is singing as loudly as his lungs will allow, practicing fervently.
Good. I'm happy.
Speak.
What were you saying to the
The
bird?
bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
I help defend this grove. I'm not your enemy. Yeah, I mean, I'm just curious.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Kagha every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
Wow. And she's wrong.
Perhaps not. But that does not make it right. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people.
Shouldn't the ritual protect the people? I hear a ritual can protect the grove. Are you helping prepare it?
I would prefer not to. But if Master Halsin does not return, Kagha will give the order. And my voice will not matter.
Alright. Yeah, let's talk to Kagha, and we're gonna talk to Kagha, a few more people here. You know what? We're gonna talk to someone else before we got here. We're gonna go talk to that lady who's protecting the house. We'll be right back, and then we're gonna talk to Kagha, and probably after talking to Kagha and Nettie, maybe we're just gonna rest our characters. Yeah, we're just gonna be doing a lot of conversation today. We're also not gonna rescue her yet. We're also not gonna let her out yet. Well, there was like a tiefling around this area. You just have to be careful here.
Something over there.
Rotting basket. Yeah, we don't want rotting baskets, man. They're like empty baskets and they have nothing, and they don't sell for nothing, so yeah.
I don't like the look of that mushroom.
Whoa.
I should stay
Okay.
clear.
Yeah, so those mushrooms explode, guys. So yeah. Okay. Can I hit the mushroom? It's literally behind. Ow. Yeah, that's fine. I literally wanted the mushroom to explode. Alright, we're gonna save here. There is a tiefling down here. So, yeah. I wanna say hi to her before we go talk to Kafla. I mean, to Kagha.
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm afraid I can. I've been placed in charge of this area. Yeah. I can. Yeah, I like to lie to people. You know. At least this character likes to lie to people. Get away with things.
But Zevlor said I... Damn it! Figured it was a pity post anyway. Do what you gotta do. Sorry if I don't show you around.
Your hand?
I just fall back down. Legs are as steady as a foal's. Bloody potion.
Where you get this book?
From the old lady in the cave. The one with the lotions and potions.
Oh.
To her credit, it worked. I'm as strong as a bugbear. And fearless. Course she also warned of side effects. Should have listened. Now I'm stuck guarding crates.
You'll be dead in seconds if the goblins come. I can heal you for a price. That doesn't seem like a side effect at all. Let me heal.
All right. I guess being fearless won't help if an arrow comes flying right at me.
Hold on still, I cast this and I'll cast the spell.
Of all the bloody things to happen.
No time to dally.
Alright, so paralysis. So lesser restoration works on paralysis, so let's see if this works to cure her. Alright.
My foot. It moved. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
What's next? Let's move.
Alright, so we shouldn't touch anything here, you know. Wait. Can we have a... what happens if we go up here?
This is ridiculous.
Keep your feet planted.
I wonder what the next move is.
Alright, so we're gonna find a way. We're gonna jump with everyone. And then we're just gonna short rest. Because we have a lot of short rest still. Yeah, we're just gonna short rest. It's fine. Alright, we're gonna talk to Kagha, Nettie, like do a little bit more and that and do a little bit more. Then I'm going to like and then I'm going to end the day after that. Okay, let's do this. Alright, stun door.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Kagha? Release her.
What's... Oh no. Oh my god.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Kagha. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Wow, okay. Yeah, imprison her, she's a kid, man.
She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Kagha. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Okay. Well, we're not going to attack because, you know, like, we could. That'd be funny, but prepare to attack now. Like, we need to keep the peace between the Tieflings who are here and the druids who want them all out. The druids sharing harmony, juggling the curse disrupts nature balance. Release her, I'll see that she stays out of trouble. Sylvanus was more concerned with nobly south seed than pushing children. Was he not? Read Kagha's mind. Sylvanus was more concerned with nobly sowed seeds than punishing children. Yeah, exactly.
The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Oh.
Thank you, Kagha. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Wow. I hate Kagha, guys, officially. Yeah.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before.
Yeah.
Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
Wow. Is that bad?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Okay. And it's not connected to them.
Positive. You can trust me on that.
Alright, so, yeah, Ralph.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
That Kagha seems dangerous, man.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
Yeah, she's happy to rule the roots. You really...
Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Kagha back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad.
Ugh. Sorry guys, just drinking some water. No one looking for housing, I could do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
No. Yeah, I'll get him.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Alright, so I'm looking for a bear.
Come,
Got it.
Silver. Stay close.
So, you.
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Loth?
What? Okay. I don't make a habit of treating children. You protected your own without hesitation. My compliments. I have killed a thief outright. Please, we have nothing in common. Yeah, I don't have an habit of trading kids. I mean, that's a lie. I kinda could trade kids. We have nothing in common.
Don't we? I've studied drow culture. You have a talent for self-preservation. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. Is it not her nature to strike at invaders? No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Sablor believes his people will perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
I guess I'll speak to Sablor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Okay. Oh, that's wow.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. Beasts chasing beasts alongside a wild woman. A depiction of some local folktale, perhaps.
Yeah, that's cool. Alright.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
Nice. Let's go, god of nature. Ooh, Wolfie.
To kill a bunch of it.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
But none of that, man. Who's been pestering you, man? I'll teach them a lesson.
Silence. Your help is not required. Not by me, at least.
How dare they, man? You're such a cute wolf.
That mural, they look like dark justiciars.
This one? Okay.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. A riddle to some, but you understand the meaning immediately. The druids turn to the harpers for help. Unusual for such a territorial group.
Okay.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. History or myth, whatever is depicted here is long past.
Okay. We're just looking at the mural, guys, just to see if there's any lore behind the grove that we could like decipher.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
And druids are so racist, honestly. Like, we literally saved the grove, and they're like, half of them are like, yeah, can you go away? And I'm like, why?
The rat watches your movements, but does not speak.
Okay.
The rat glares at you, but says nothing.
I guess they don't wanna, the rats don't wanna talk.
The rat watches your movements, but
We already spoke. Pinged that.
the rat doesn't respond. It simply bares its teeth.
Okay, we need to meet Nettie, where is Nettie?
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Certain crimes are frowned upon by others. Get caught and you might find yourself in prison cell. Yeah, I didn't mean to, man. I just wanted to talk to you.
What will the Tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
By Sylvanus, another outsider. Should you have an ounce of sense, you will leave immediately.
Okay, fine. I will. And they all want me out of here. So there's a secret, guys, here. There's like a secret quest here if you go behind this bookshed.
Don't want to draw any attention. Carefully now.
Alright. We're just gonna wait until he leaves. Like you can get like a secret quest right in this chest that he's like in front of the thing he's looking. We just wanna wait so he can go away, and then we can get it. Come on. Okay.
What will the Tieflings want next?
So this is like a little trick you can do. Okay. Alright, so he moved away. Let's look pick it. So in this chest there's a letter that can give you a quest. The book spans limber from overuse, the corner one page folder, balance a mid, nature sorrow. Unit is a fiction, man of balance is a myth where any clan threats, nature struggles. Unit is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beasts and raise flora. We are the thunder and we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in his place. Yeah, this is the note. The Marcus crisscrossing the page don't look scribed so much as slash. Kagha. Swandons 3. Mean me alone. All of them. Alright, so that is going to give us a quest related to Kagha. I don't like Kagha personally, guys, but like this is a pretty good quest that you can get and learn more of Kagha if you guys like the character itself. I'm not really a fan of her, but yeah. Alright, we're gonna okay, so there's Nettie. So we also end up.
Number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt?
Alright, let's talk to Nettie.
Just give me a moment.
Can I help with anything?
A moment.
This medicatrix.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open.
Oh.
I hope you're more agreeable.
Man, this other drow, it's like He's evil, man. Where do you see another drow?
That's neither here nor there. Look, you obviously want something. What is it?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Healing as soon as
Come
possible.
here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
Not gonna wait putting this. I have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
Yeah, yeah, can you cure them?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Okay.
You need to be quick. This way.
Please. I'm resting.
Something took a sham out of you. What
The
happened?
bird says nothing, trying to rest. The bird says nothing. Only the sound of its labored breath fills the silence.
Alright, yeah, I just, she's pretty exhausted. Okay.
Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow.
I'm
He
worried.
attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins.
Okay.
Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
I'm hoping for less grave cure, so you kill him and lay him on the table. Is everyone being captured by mind flayers these days? Didn't think it was a common experience. You and I have the same kind of parasite.
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start.
Let's see. Wait.
It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I will remain. I have a vested interest in the outcome.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's that plan? Will it help?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Am I? What aren't you telling me? I can't merge my mind with anyone else that's infected. Why are you telling
I'm
me?
telling you everything you need to know. Believe me on that. I want to help you. But I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
I fell from a shed in the sky, but something caught me. Saved my life.
Protected from on high. Sounds like the drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you. but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now,
Fair.
do I have your word or not?
All right.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Interesting. What do you mean should be
Mind
changing?
flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So you... That's great news.
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
So we go and get him out of there.
I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if my birds can't get close, what chance do I have? You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Great. All right, let's get Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Sure.
At a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
What's that?
No, we're not gonna touch it. Just... Yeah, we really don't want to steal anything.
Can't risk being in open view.
Track the druid, find whatever barrel he's run and report back to me. Remember, you're not only a scout, do not engage, do not kill anyone. Simple or certain return. I shall decide what do we do next.
What do we have here?
Mind Flayer Parasite. Alright. So the Mind Flayer Parasites are pretty good. Like, you can use them later to increase, to like make yourself more powerful. Like, they are really valuable depending of who wants to be more powerful and all that, but yeah. So, let's recast with the, let's talk to this drow. Yeah, I know we've been talking a lot in this chapter, guys, but yeah.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Your name and house now.
Ned Siranis of the Absolute.
There is no house of the Absolute. Why would you serve? Drow are born to rule. There's no House of the Absolute.
No houses. All equal in her love.
Okay. Why would you serve? You Drowns are born to rule.
We will. Absolute will rule all.
How many Drows are out there?
Minthara. Back at camp.
Okay, that's M. Minthara. Where did you get your
The
tapo?
corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question. The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
That's fine. Let's get out of here. Alright. We're gonna head on long rest, guys. We talked pretty much to everyone in the group. And then we also got to meet all the companions, all of our urging companions, and we got to talk to everyone in the group. Let's see if anyone has anything to talk about. No, all right. And we are going to long rest.
Hellfire. She's coming.
Just checking something real quick, guys. Whoa. Oh, we got a visitor.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Who are you? The hell?
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power.
Okay.
My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Okay. We're ready to like get you out of here. Get to the point level. What do you want? We kill Karlak now. Will that get rid of you? You better not lay a damn finger on Karlak. Blast it all, Will. Why didn't you tell me about her? I hear enough. You're not leaving this place alive. Yeah, it's either 3 or 5. She's pissing me off, man. Yeah, you're not better not lay a finger on her.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Oh my god. Ah. You got horns now.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Oh, that was interesting. Let's talk to Karlach.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
You must be relieved.
Gobsmacked, really. But grateful. Really grateful. I could learn a thing or two from a man like that. Hopefully we won't turn into mind flayers first.
Yeah. Shadow.
I hope Mazora flies into the blades of a windmill for what she did to Will. Though, I must admit, the new look is a little dashing.
Alright. Those mortals in the grove, something about them seemed to catch your eye.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Gotcha. Got it. Not going to pry. Starion?
So, Will did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
My god, man. Yeah.
The Blade of Frontiers in the guise of a devil. I'd remark on the irony, but I'd hate to waste the breath. Still, it took guts to defy that petty patron of his. The blade's sting is real.
You sure Crashes are only path to cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
That wisdom is pretty valuable.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage.
Wow.
The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Alright, let's talk to everyone. Will also wants to talk, but yeah.
I can't help feeling Will got off lightly. The wrath of the hells is second only to the wrath of the heavens. Having a devil in our camp will certainly make things interesting. Never a dull day, is there?
Nah, how are you doing, Will?
God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
Yeah, I mean... Half-truths and devil pacts, you're no word you soil you stand on. What do you expect, man? The devil, hardly a paragon of honesty.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
You should get out of this pack.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
Can we just attack her next time she pops up, man?
We can have all for it, but it won't so much as chip one of her nailed claws. She'll escape to the hells, and if we succeeded, my life would be taken in exchange. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We can beat her if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Okay, let's rest. Hey, Scratch! Speak with animals.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Sorry about what happened.
Master. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
This is like the best part of the game, guys. Yeah, this is literally like one of like the best part of the game right now. All right, we're gonna leave cam. Run us. All right, guys. Thank you for staying. Thank you for staying up until now. If you like this video, like and subscribe.